What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon in the crypto universe. Today is Friday, July 15th, and today I have something very exciting to share with the whole community within the play-to-earn gaming space and the Solana ecosystem. And that is Decimated has now begun their staking mechanism for the DIO token. Now, the DIO token is the native token for the Decimated game. And in this video, I'm going to share with you all the juicy details regarding the game's development, also artwork. We're going to be talking about the DIO token, and we're going to show you in a tutorial how to stake your DIO tokens. Now, with that said, guys, be sure to watch this video throughout its entirety. Do not miss a single bit, because you may miss some essential items and information that may help you decide if this is the greatest investment for you. So with that said, be sure to like up that button, subscribe to the channel, don't forget to join our Patreon page, and most importantly, please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I'll never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email, so please be careful and invest safely. So guys, let's get right into it, because I'm really excited to share the new information that is being released within Decimated. Now, before we begin, we got to look at some statistics around how Decimated stands within the whole Solana ecosystem in terms of play-to-earn gaming. And as you can see here from this chart, Decimated is definitely one of the top dogs compared to all these other players, all these other play-to-earn games. I would say Decimated is up there with Star Atlas, and then everything else is just kind of concept ideas or just games that just seem like they're just mobile limited. Now, Decimated is following the AAA gaming studio route. What do I mean by that? I'm talking about what Xbox, PlayStation games are like. We're talking about third person, first person. We're talking about high action shooting games. We're talking about amazing artwork, great teams being developed behind the scenes. I mean, everything about this game is phenomenal. And I want to share with you the concept art that they've been developing in the game. Now, one of them is this one, the city outskirts. Again, one of many concepts out there that is being built within Unreal Engine 5, which is the latest software that Unreal Engine has created realistic lighting, shadows, and just amazing technology within the play-to-earn gaming experience. Now, in these concept arts, what we need to understand is that it's very much a wasteland versus cyberpunk versus outlaws versus cyber cops. I mean, it's a collage of a fictitious world that really is being put to life by the team. And these concepts is giving you pretty much an idea of where we're supposed to be with this game. Now, in this one, say for instance, this photo, this is a body shop, a body mod shop. This allows you to change your character, customize it, right? Now, this is great to show that you can upgrade your character. Again, this is almost in every single game, and I like to go to these types of shops to upgrade my character, and that's just what you would expect out of a AAA game. And not only that, we look at the outskirts of the city merged with the cyberpunk city, right? We have the rejects of the society, and we also have the people that are accepted into the society. So these two worlds clash together in the same world, and that creates an amazing experience. Again, so many different inspirations within this game. Stefan Arnold and his team are just really working hard to bring this together with you, and I cannot wait to share most of these things. Now, what I do want to share with you is that city is actually being put into real life. So you may be wondering, like, oh, you know, we see so much concept art, but what about the game? Well, this game is showing you see those barrier walls down here? That's the same thing that we saw in the previous photo, right? They really are putting their drawings to work. They're not just concept art to make a flashy show out of things. No, they really are putting it to work. And also, let's show real development behind the scenes. Again, this is allowing you to understand how Unreal Engine 5 plays a huge part in Decimated's world. We have the outskirts and then the city beyond, right? And we're looking at the different examples of the shadow and lighting effects. This is what's great. It looks very realistic. Gaming has gone so far to the lengths of making things look so realistic. So even if you see here, this is another place that's being built within Decimated that looks very real. And this is another example of what they do behind the scenes. So every now and then they have a Twitch streaming event that allows you to get into pretty much the development of the game. You get to hear the developers, you get to hear the artists, you get to hear the founder discuss within each other how things should look, how things should feel. Tone and feel is very important. But also, we have to look at the large landscape. Again, it's just beyond me. You got to look at the little details, right? We have also little grains of grass. Again, look at the details right here. This just goes to show you that this is going to be phenomenal in the long road ahead. Now, we also have cafes, or we have little places like this that allow people to commute. Again, this could also be considered a metaverse where people start to trade, start to sell custom items, maybe NFTs. Again, NFTs are a part of this game where you can trade vehicles, you can buy vehicles, you can sell vehicles, you can do anything you want in this world. And maybe you want to meet somebody else here in order to exchange that deal, who knows? Let's look at again the drawings between what they draw as a concept art and what they build in real life. You can see that it's very much close together, and that's what they do. Now, as you can see here, based on this video, you can choose many different roles: a hacker, a medic, you can be a mercenary, you can even be a cyborg cop if you want. But again, these are many roles that you could play within the game. And again, this is a AAA game that's being built right in front of our eyes. And this is why we're going to be talking about the DIO token. Now, last thing before we step into the DIO token, I do want to share with you that they do have a live Twitch streaming event that happens on a very, very common basis. Again, you can always go to their Twitter page and you can click on the link right here and you can stay up to date with everything that's happening behind the scenes. But again, it's creating this new world that, again, I don't see anybody else in the Solana ecosystem doing this, and even the Ethereum ecosystem building it on this scale with this much of an imagination. Now, one of the last things I want to share with you before we talk about the staking of the DIO token is basically that since we are currently in a bear market, you will know that all different play to earn games, even metaverse games, are all in a downtrend. It's because there isn't showing much interest from the major markets. That's okay because everybody feels fearful around the market. But during these times of bear markets, keep this in mind. When there is a bear market in the crypto market, in the play to earn space, that's when builders build. And that's exactly what Decimated is doing. They are building a world while everybody else is trying to get back on their feet. Now, let's talk about the DIO token, which is currently trading at around 3 cents. The market cap is around 1.4 million. Now, when we first started talking about Decimated, let's be honest, we were around 12 million, even up to 15 million and higher. So ever since then, we've seen a bit of a downtrend, but that's not due to the game, that's due to the whole crypto market. Everybody's been affected to this. But when you see this, you have to think like a smart investor, think with smart money. If you think of a market cap this low, and based on the video that I've just shown you, everything that I've just shown you, you know that this team has got a lot under its bag to make this project launch to the moon. I'm talking about the game itself, and not just that, the token itself. Now, 1.4 million in terms of its market cap is an amazing entry, because that means whatever you accumulate right now, you are becoming more of a shrimp to an octopus to a shark to a whale. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I will leave a link on the upper right hand side to tell you where you stand in terms of your ranking, in terms of holding how many tokens in your portfolio. That will determine which rank you are. So let's go ahead and go into the charts, because I have something really interesting to show you. Now, I have made a chart here showing the DIO token compared to the USD. Now, I've marked it right here all the way to March 12th to the present time around July 15th. So as you can see here, we haven't seen much of a crazy drop. So right around here, 9 cents. And now at the present time, we're at around 3 cents. Now, not too bad in terms of a drop. Now, the reason I'm showing this to you is because if you had just held your funds into DIO token, you would have suffered reduced losses compared to hitting into major cryptocurrencies. What do I mean by that? Well, if we look at Solana, say for instance, oh my gosh, we were actually all the way back then at the same time, March 12th to July 15th, which is today. Back then, you would have been at $80 per Solana, even up to $142, but then you would have dropped all the way down to $32. Just think about that price range. If you just held your money in DIO tokens, you would have suffered less losses compared to if you had your money in Solana. Again, Solana is just one example. There are other major cryptocurrencies that are big top 10 dogs, but they've even fallen further, such as Ethereum. So I just want to share that with you because DIO token is something that I've stacked and I haven't planned to sell. And it's just something that I've accumulated because I know the team's going to do really, really well. Now, let's talk about what just happened, because this is obviously due to the staking. Now, just on July 13th, which was just 2 days ago, Decimated finally announced that they're going to start the staking reward for DIO token, and that's today. So that's what this video is going to be about, is how to stake your DIO tokens. Now, there is this thing where you can get, depending on how much you stake, you can earn a good percentage on APR. Now, we're going to learn how to do this in the step-by-step tutorial. Let's begin. So before we end up staking DIO token, we need to learn how to buy the DIO token. So I decided that I'm going to go on Radium, which is the great place to buy DIO token. So go to radium.io, you go on the upper right hand side, you go to launch app. So once you're there, you connect your wallet and you make sure that you have USDT to buy DIO token, because that's all DIO token accepts is USDT. So make sure to have that in your wallet. Once you do that, you're going to then purchase the DIO token. So you're going to swap, you're going to approve the transaction, you're going to wait for the transaction, and then it's going to confirm. So once you do that, now you're going to go to the Decimated website, decimated.net. And on the upper right hand side, you're going to go here, and then you're going to select staking at this segment right here. Once you click there, it's going to take you to a window. It's going to connect your wallet. Now you have two different staking methods. Now, you can do this one, which is unstake period time 1 day. So basically, when you unstake your rewards, they will show up in your wallet 1 day later, right? But the thing is, the APR is 9%, while if you do a 30 days, it's around 6%. So it's really up to you to decide where you want to stake your rewards. So as an example for this video, I'm just going to do something very simple here. I'm going to go to this unstake period time 1 day. So once I go here, I'm going to go select stake DIO. And it's going to take my amount of DIO and I'm going to stake that. So it's going to ask me, how much do I want to stake? Now you can stake a maximum of 10,000, but in today's video, I'm just going to do an example of 349.23, which is in my wallet right now. So I'm going to press stake DIO. It's going to ask me to approve of that transaction. And there it is. Now my tokens are being staked right now to earn me 9% in APR. Now, if this percentage change over time because maybe more people are staking, I wouldn't be surprised if that happened, because I have staked for certain tokens for other games before, and that percentage has changed because there's more being staked. But as of right now, it stays at 9%. So it is really up to you if you want to do an unstake period of time of 1 day, or you can lock it for 30 days as well. But either way, this is a great way to earn passive income and a great way to accumulate and stick around to this game for the next bull run. Because once the next bull run comes for play to earn gaming for the whole crypto space, your life could absolutely change. And if you put $500, say for instance, to have DIO token, you can get around 16,000 tokens. That's phenomenal. I couldn't even get that much when the bull market was around. I would put 3,000. I only get around the same amount pretty much. So this is a great deal for you guys to get an entry point at around 3 cents in terms of its entry price. So definitely check that out. So guys, I hope this video has been helpful. That's how you're supposed to learn how to stake your DIO tokens. I also wanted to show you how amazing this game is being produced and developed behind the scenes. Again, I'm a partner with Decimated, and that's because it is one of the most promising games out there, and I just don't partner with anybody. Again, Stefan Arnold and his team are doing so many things behind the scenes, and I just cannot wait to update you guys more. So with that said, guys, as always, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the staking mechanism demonstration. And as always, be sure to like up that button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page. I'll see you guys next time.
Thanks for watching Cryptolution. Register on our Patreon page for our insider training tips and more. And don't forget to click on the affiliates link below to receive sign-up bonuses and access the Global Crypto Assets Exchange. Invest safely, and we'll see you on the next episode of Cryptolution.